welcome to Coffee with Ken. So, what you looking at?
What you looking at?
What you looking at?
I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Anyway, that's what we're talking about here at Coffee with Ken. Oh, welcome. And we have with us Ken Brown. He is CEO
Yes,
of
I'm
Destiny
here.
Global. Yes, and we have Butch McCracken, and he is General Manager here at Destiny Global.
Mm.
And I am Dr. April Brown, Executive Vice President of Coaching.
Mhm.
And we're so glad to have y'all here. Every week we kind of talk about just some things that might be what you might be dealing with.
Mhm.
And I see this a lot. I can struggle with this myself. Really what I'm looking at, what I'm focused on, what my vision is, and I can get off of that focus. I can start looking at all the other things
Mhm.
that get me distracted.
Mhm.
So,
there are lots of
I'm
distractions.
talking about that. Yes.
Lots of distractions today. So many things.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
But all the people who stay so focused on the news that we were just talking about it, that you watch everybody else make news, but not making news yourself because you're paying attention to everybody else's problems,
Mhm.
right? So are we
Yeah.
solution focused or are we problem focused?
Yeah, this is a real problem today, like with social media. News 24/7.
Mhm.
24/7. We used to have to wait until 5 o'clock
Yeah.
until you could see the news.
Or 10
Now
o'clock
it's-
because you were
Yeah,
doing some athletic event or,
so
you know.
you had something at
yes.
5, you couldn't watch 5
Yeah.
o'clock
Nope.
news, you had to watch at 10. Like
Yep.
you had set times that you could only watch the news, and you got it from the newspaper. And but now
Yep.
it's 24/7, the news and
Yep.
social media. And the social media is our news source a lot of times.
Which is
Very
always
fast.
right, we
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
It's very
Truth.
accurate.
Very fast, like
Yep.
clickbait. That
Mhm.
distracts us, and we get onto that, and then we start reading that, and the truth of that is like buried at the very bottom usually.
Yes.
And so it's in our head of like, what was that little clickbait thing?
Mhm.
And oftentimes that's what people hang on to, and it's not even really relevant or truth or whatever. So we can get our eyes unfocused
We can,
so quickly throughout the day, where we used to could be like focused on a task and not have all these distractions. So how do we get ourselves where we're not so distracted by all of these things? And especially a lot of people don't have vision,
Mhm.
and that's why, because we're totally continually distracted. So what have you done
Yeah.
that helps you to get a vision and to stay focused on it?
And I think one of the things just sitting here thinking about is, do we anchor in our vision? Anchor it
I
in
love
to
that.
know when we're off course,
Mm-hmm.
when we're distracted. Have we focused enough on the vision of making that a reality that
Mhm.
if we sway off course, we're going, no, this is where I belong, and this is what I have to focus on.
Right.
Because like you said, with all the social media, television, wherever you turn,
Mhm.
you get squirrels. You get
Yeah.
redirected. But if you don't have an anchor, and if your vision isn't your anchor, then that's just going to be in sand and going to sway and easily moved and forgotten about. So how do you anchor it so that your mind is remembering, no, this is where I need to be focused,
Mhm.
not over here, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's daily tasks.
Yeah.
I have a list of things, and I see you do that too. Every day,
Yeah.
Butch is faithful. He's got a list of things he goes through every single day, right? And the way that we operate the office, and so we know where we're at, Cash is King file, all the good stuff that we have to know where we're at every single day and the things that we need to be doing, and then corresponding with different people in the company to be sure that we're remaining on tasks on all the different areas that we have tasks that need to be completed.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's getting everything down to a daily task,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like if you have a vision with that daily task, you really have a dream, because a vision is not a dream.
Out there, we're not.
Correct. You're not anchoring it into daily tasks. It's like us trying to go on our weight loss journey, our health journey, actually. It's not just weight loss, it's health, total transformation. And it was definitely daily tasks.
Mm-hmm.
Daily. Sometimes multiple daily tasks to stay on track. And the more that we are tempted to get off track is the more discipline we have to have, right? Which is
Exactly.
one of the biggest things missing today from so many things that we do is discipline. It becomes people opt the easiest thing to do is just to zone out,
Mm-hmm.
and then they don't complete their work, and then they wonder why they're not getting promoted, and they want to keep going.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
so good, so true.
Yeah.
Yes.
So true for me recently, and I think it really was the going through this weight loss health journey, learning how undisciplined I can be and get very, very distracted. And so mine is the very first things that I'm doing in the morning are so essential
Yeah.
because we usually just our first thing is to get on to the phone.
Yeah.
And the phone is like a huge distraction for me. So those first 30 minutes of my day, I'm doing things that I know are going to help carry me through the rest of the day of focusing on those things that, what are those things that today, if I did those today, at the end of the day, I would be completely peaceful
Yeah.
and happy and not, oh, I wish I'd done this and this and this and this. And we go to
Right.
bed with those running through our head. And they're not completed, and so we have a loop. We haven't closed the loop on it.
Yep.
So it's very powerful to like get our minds focused on what are those things for that day. Sometimes we want to think of for the week or the month, but really what are those tasks for the day? That's been very
Yeah.
good for me. What is something you've been doing to stay on track?
With exercising.
Look what he got.
Oh yeah.
He
'cause
got a
I'm-
tool to help him do it, to keep him on track. It
Now
beeps at
I'm-
him.
I've begun to run again. I ran for 8 years and stopped, but now I'm getting back on the horse and going to start doing that again. But the exercise, it's not an option to not do it. And it's so easy too, right? So staying, what you guys just said, what is the thing? Get it done with. Let's face it, exercising is not fun. The activity, the results, all of that kind of
The
stuff.
feeling afterward.
Feeling
is
afterwards?
amazing. Yeah.
It goes, all right, that was worth it. But getting through that to the it was worth it, you know, you could justify away. You know, it was funny. I was talking to Jackie. I hope you don't mind me sharing this, Jackie.
It's too late. He's going to
Preface.
share it.
We talked about, and I talked about it in one of these coffee weekends with a book I'm reading called the 1 second decision that we make, right? And same thing with our vision. We get hit with a little discomfort. We get hit with whatever. We lose the vision. We lose the goal. We lose it all. And we make a 1 second decision that trashes that. And he just sent me a quick message and said, hey, you know, I thought about that because he's doing his 3-a-days because he needs to make up for the ones that he lost. So he's doing them. And he said, I was about to start my third one going, nah, I got 2 in already. I think I'm good. And he goes, oh my gosh, the 1 second decision. And then I stopped and I went right back to exercise and got it done because we could sidestep anything we want to do, anything related to our vision that's not comfortable or doesn't fit in our mindset. We'll sidestep it. So it's like what you said. It cannot be an option
Right.
when you're focused on your vision to sacrifice it. Yes, you might have to tweak and alter. Life happens, right? But that can't be a total derailment. One
So
bad
true.
day doesn't make you trash stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
You just course correct. And you get right back on it and you stay focused on it. Because guess what? Some point down the road, there's going to be another course correction that's going to be needed,
Yeah.
right? And you have to be
It's
mentally
true.
prepared for that
It's true.
so
Yeah.
that you continue to stay focused on the vision. Because it's not a straight line to get that vision completed.
Yeah.
There's definitely going to be curves because that's just what life throws at you.
Yeah.
But
The-
staying focused,
Focused.
Focus. Yes.
anchored
I got you.
to that
Yeah.
vision will not make the curves like this, but more like this,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah.
So,
And that is something that we definitely have learned of Because we used to say, I can't have that. What does that do when we say, I can't have that? We are deprived. We feel deprived like a little child, like, you can't have that. And then we throw the temper tantrum because
Mhm.
we want, you just told me I can't have that. And so instead, we say that does not align with my
our
goals.
Absolutely.
So it totally changes how our perspective of it and
that's good.
our feeling about it,
Mhm.
because our feelings can get like
Yeah.
crying because we can't have something.
Yeah.
You know,
Missing
I can't
out.
have that cake. And
Yeah.
I can't have that. You know what we feel like we want. And that we're depriving ourselves. And even the word diet, like we feel
Mhm.
like we're
Mhm.
just depriving ourselves instead of we're choosing a healthy lifestyle
Mhm.
that where our vision is for how long we want to live,
Yes.
how
And how we wanna
healthy,
live,
how
yeah.
we want to live
Yes.
in
Yeah.
our
There's so
golden
many
years.
Battles in my mind where I'll
Mhm.
come up to want to consume something, and then I'll go, no, I'm not allowed to do that, or I can't. And I'll go, yes, you can. Do it.
Mhm.
Go right now and do it. This is all in my head, of course.
Mhm.
And it's like, does that align with what you want? Because you're allowed to do it.
Mhm.
Go knock yourself out. I'm going, all right, enough, type of
Mhm.
thing.
Mhm.
Because you feel
Yeah.
deprived, or,
Exactly.
but just spin it and change it,
Mhm.
use different words, and
It's very
it
powerful.
clicks.
Yeah, our
Mhm.
minds are very powerful things.
Yes.
They either, if we are, we either aligning with our feelings about it,
Yeah.
or our
goals.
vision
Yeah,
and our
vision
goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That is true.
mhm,
It's very true. Everything is about mindsets that we're talking about, though. It really
Mhm.
is about mindset and
yeah,
building discipline. And there's
Yeah.
there's certain things that we do here as a company that
Mhm.
really set us apart,
Mm.
because it's about getting discipline in your life and reminders that we all need. Right.
yes,
Yeah.
and none of us would be where we are without that discipline that has been put in place, and sometimes what we call the soul punches. You
Oh.
just gotta get a soul punch.
Yes.
Like, to have a breakthrough, we have to have a turning of that mindset, something that turns.
Yeah.
And sometimes we just need that little gut punch that's like,
Mhm.
this is not what you want. This is not what you know that you want and what you're driving towards and what your hopes of your future and your dream and your full
Mhm.
potential. And
Yeah.
so that's what we we do that a little bit here
Mhm.
at Destiny Global. And we have a training coming up
Yes, we
called
do.
First Steps to Success, and we always give you the opportunity and the invitation to come. It is August 11th through 13th, and it is in
Atlanta,
Georgia.
Yes.
Yes, we're so excited about it. It's the first time we've been in Atlanta in a long time.
Yes.
And going to the hometown of our trainers,
Yes, Jackie
Carmen
and Carmen.
Jackie.
You're going to be there.
And so it's just going to be amazing. I'm super
Yeah.
excited about it. If you want any more information, or you're just like, hey, I'm ready, I want to sign up to come get the training that will set that mindset
Mhm.
for you and the things that you want and desire, and help you get the discipline that you need. You need to take action on. You
Yes.
need to take action on.
Mhm.
Yes.
You want to come to First Steps, click the link below and get your ticket. We'd love to see you there. There's
Yes.
virtual and in-person options.
Mhm.
Of course, you can always do virtual, but we would love to see you there.
We certainly
Yeah.
would. And I do want to
So
give a
fun.
shout out to Carlos and Evie Morales as well, who are really stepping in and representing us into the Latino community. And just want to say thank you for all that you're doing. They're doing lives and really
friends of the show, because they've been on here a
Yes,
couple of
they are.
times. So
And Jackie and Carmen have poured into them a lot as
Mhm.
well. And man, we are so excited about where we're going as a company.
yeah,
Coach trainings and all the things. Just had some
Mhm.
things going on here. More things coming. It is a fun time to be here.
Yeah.
It really is.
it is, and we'd love to have you come join us.
Yes.
Also, share,
Yes.
do all the things so that we have others that can join us every single week.
Yeah.
And we're so grateful that you join us here every week. We'll see you next week, same time, same
place.
station,
Mhm.
Right
all
here.
of those things. So join us next time on Coffee with Ken.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming.